within the Earth's core, bringing you the latest and greatest in game technology. Today we're going to do a video in the 4 Dummies series. I know, it's been forever since I've done a video in the 4 Dummies series, but alas, there's a tune that has risen to the occasion of doing a video for. He has been out for a long time, and his better days are probably behind him, but he's still good today. But I still think he deserves a 4 Dummies series video. For those of you that don't know what the 4 Dummies series is all about, basically we take old tunes, take a look at them, see if they're good for late game, mid game, early game play, and if you should use them today or not use them today, and just relive their former glory. So Arctic Lord, welcome to the 4 Dummies series. How you doing, you blue-faced dwarf? So Arctic Lord, what does he do? What is he all about? First and foremost, he's a great AoE, which means area of effect attacker. Look at his avalanche dash right here. Charges at furthest enemy hero, dealing 7,000, well this is at level 12, 7,737 plus 271% attack damage, and returns to start. Deals more attack damage to all enemy foes along his way. So basically, you'll see him, he flies out to the furthest hero, he'll do damage to it and fly right back. So he's not stuck out in the middle of nowhere getting his butt kicked after he does his move. So let's go ahead and show you that in gameplay, right? Okay, let's go ahead and see what that looks like for those that might be new to the game. Let's just see what let's see what that looks like. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna put my tunes down. Oh, landslide just came and just wrecked house, right? All right, so once I get all this stuff cleared out, what you're gonna see is Arctic Lord fly out of nowhere, do work on some tunes, fly right back, and everything in between where he was attacking will do get some damage done to them as well. So let me clear out all this garbage. Oh, that's not fun. Okay, come on. We need to live here. We need to live here. Holy cow. Alright, I don't know if you saw it, but I actually used Arctic Lord right there. Still trying. Great Sage. Thank you, Great Sage. Alright, get out of here, people. Holy cow. Alright, kill this crap. Oh, Great Sage. I hate you so freaking much. Okay. Okay. Oh, another one. So, can you say OP much? I mean, seriously. Kill this guy. And then I can show you what Arctic Lord does, okay? Everything's cleared out, so there's no heroes out there that he's going to fly to. So I'm going to push the button. You're going to see him take off. He's going to the furthest thing out there right now, which was down here. It was a little hut. And he flies right back. That's what he does. As he's spinning like crazy out to the target that he's going to, he does damage all along the way. And that damage is done off attack. I'll do it again. Here we go. Flies out there, is going to the furthest thing from him, which was that gun turret right there. Flies right back. Damages everything along the way. Gotta love it. This is great for guild clash. It's great for just clearing boards. All that good stuff. So that is his ability in a nutshell. Flies out to the closest, flies out to the furthest hero. Flies right back. Damages everything along the way. If there's no heroes, he does the same thing to buildings. Alright, so that's his hero skill that we're just looking at. His aid skill is the Healing Winds. Recovers 5% per second in Hero's Hall. Reduces damage by 60% for 10 seconds when attacking. So this aid skill, in my opinion, is not the greatest in the world. It is nice, however, for the reduction in damage, not so much for the recovery of HP. I mean, that does really nothing. But it is nice to go ahead and get a damage reduction on whatever tune you put Arctic Lord on as an aid skill. And I assume this actually goes up, I don't know, but I assume it goes up to 100% for 10 seconds. So it's nice for, say, Arena or Heroes Trials. You have him as the aid skill for somebody, and for 10 seconds, that hero is not going to take a lot of damage. It's 60% at level 5. I assume, like I said, that goes to 100%. Not sure, not confirmed, whatever. But you get my drift. So, if you have Arctic Lord, don't feel bad about putting points into his ability here, using it in fear that you know, later on in the game, better heroes comes out, or you get better heroes that you just can't use him anymore because his aid skill is pretty decent. It's not the greatest, but it is pretty decent. I mean, if that goes to 100%, 10 seconds of invulnerability is pretty awesome. Just saying. All right, so let's look at his evolution tree right now. We'll start down here. Just an increase in health, followed by an increase of attack. Then you get his Gemini, his Fortitude Snow Clone. Increases Reaper's attack by 10% and HP by 50% in battle. If the Reaper dies, he'll be reincarnated as an Arctic Lord clone with 100% HP and 100% attack. Pretty cool, in my opinion. Especially if you're a fan of the Reapers, right? There's the Reaper. Okay. Messy, hold together. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's what I wanted to do. Alright, so there's the Reaper. So, get the boost of health and attack on your Reapers. And when your Reaper dies, it makes a little Arctic Lord clone. And he goes out and starts kicking butt too. Not too shabby. So, his Fortitude isn't bad at all. It's actually pretty good. I used it for a long time before I got other tunes. So, here's his Cancer. Just a little reduction in damage. And his Leo ability. So his Leo ability is this. Immune to attacks for 10 seconds. Deals a bunch of damage to 8 enemies with highest HP and 16% of max HP as damage in 3 seconds. Up to 160,000. Alright, so this is really good against heroes that have really high HP, aka your tanks, like your Pounder and your Landslide, and whatever tune out there has just really high HP. Because it is based off of HP. You got an HP ratio right there. So pretty good about taking out tunes that have a lot of health. Moving on. More health upgrade, then you get more attack, and here's his Level 2 Fortitude. Got an attack increase by 20%, HP by 100%. If the Reaper dies, it becomes reincarnated with 100% health and 200% attack. Again, not too shabby. Moving on. Got more damage reduction. It's by 70%. Here's his Divine Tempest Blade. Gets immune to attacks for 12 seconds. So, I mean, right off the bat, you're just immune to damage for 12 seconds. You will live and do work for 12 seconds. Deals damage based off of attack plus 2,500 to 9 enemies with the highest HP. And 20% of max HP as damage in 3 seconds. Up to 320,000. Not too shabby. Moving on. Fortitude Snow Clone. Level 3. I want to say Snow Cone. I don't know. Maybe they did that on purpose. Increases Reaper attack by 30%, HP by 150% in battle. If the Reaper dies, he'll be reincarnated as an Arctic Lord clone with 100% HP and 300% attack. That's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Just saying. And finally, the Pisces Divine Tempest Blade Level 3. Immune to attacks for 15 seconds. Deals 5,000 plus 120% attack damage to 10 enemies with the highest HP and 24% of max HP as damage in 3 seconds, up to 640,000. Talk about melting some tanks. So let's look at his Enchant Tree. Obviously, you've got the increased attack. Then you have the increased HP here. Down here where it gets more interesting is increases hero's base attack by 3% every time. It's 3% to start. I don't know what the percent it goes up by. Then you got more HP increase, increased hit rate. Then you got your damage increase and your crit increase down here. Okay, so basically you're looking at just a damage tune. All his skills seem to be based off of attack, so you want to pump up his attack. You know, this right here, not so loving it anymore on him. I did this when he first came out. I was like, oh, I'm getting Charm Curtain, and I was so happy when I got it, but it's not helping me right now at all. his stuff does work based off of attack. So I need to pump up the attack to make it happen. Alright, so let me go ahead and show you his divine ability again. We'll just do another resource raid here. You'll get to see him. I will use his normal ability first, just so you can see him fly across the board and do some work. But, oh, hopefully he lives. Okay, so I just used his normal ability, flies out to the nearest, to the furthest hero. Does some damage on him, flies right back. Alright, I'm about to use his divine ability, which you'll see is a bunch of stuff fly out. Here it comes right now. Boom, flies across the board. Hit the 8 targets with the highest HP. Did a little damage over time on them. And that's that. There's his normal skill ability again. Pretty simple stuff. What I really like about his normal skill is he'll do AoE damage, he'll fly out to the furthest target, but then he comes right back to where he took off from. He's not like Berserker, which when you use his ability when you're trying to do a resource raid, Berserker will fly off to the thing with the highest HP and stay there. So he's leaving your group. I definitely love Berserker. I love that he does a damage amplifier. But in resource raids and guild clash, he's pretty much useless to me because he just flies off to the middle of nowhere, away from my whole group, away from my Abyss Demon, so he can't even get healed, and he just ends up dying. So I've really thought about taking Berserker out of my rotation for guild clash because of that reason. But I digress. That was Arctic Lord's divine ability. Let's just see what he does in arena. I'm going to use his Leo right off the bat. There it is. Does damage. Does a little dot. You can see it coming off on those guys. Alright, here we go. I'm going to look to use his... Oh, Great Sage. Son of a gun. I really hate Great Sage. Alright, here we go. There it is. He's going to fly out. Does damage. Comes right back. Gotta love it, right? Alright, here we go. Come on. We gotta get this. Everybody's watching, people. Everybody's watching. Hopefully I can get another Arctic Lord hit on. It'd be cool to do it on the base. Here it is. Oh, nope. Didn't work there. What are they attacking? Oh, I see it. They got some ground troops over there. Alright, so that was Arctic Lord in arena. He flies out. You know, and it doesn't say it, but it looks like he kind of does a little bit of a stun when I've used him in the past. It says charges at furthest enemy hero, dealing damage, and returns to start. It always seems like he stuns the guy that he circles around when he flies out there, does his thing, and flies right back. It always looks like he stuns him for 1 second, because that guy doesn't move, he's not attacking. I don't know. Now, I know what you're asking. Does it work on air units? Well, let's find out. There's only one way to find out. So we're going to find out. Alright, so there's Sephiroth, way over there on the left side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Landslide over here and Arctic Lord. Come on, there it is. And I'm going to use Arctic... Oh, come on. Hopefully I can get it. Oh, nope, see, Chiron is further away now. Okay, that just sucks. Okay, maybe now. Oh, nope. Where are you going? Who's over there? Oh, Renee Venn, you just screwed the pooch, my friend. What is that garbage? Okay, so we got an air elite way the heck over there. Let's see if it works. Are you going to air elite? No, it doesn't work on air units. It only works on land units. So that's Arctic Lord in a nutshell. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, share. I think I covered everything on this guy. He is still viable today in today's gameplay. I mean, whenever you have an attack based off percentage of attack that does AoE damage, that's always a good thing. His hero aid skill, pretty decent, right? So don't feel like, oh, I got Arctic Lord. He's been out for, it seems, forever. Don't feel like it's a bad thing to put points into him if, you know, you're new to the game and you're just looking for a way to build your team up. He's still a good cat to use. He really is. There's a lot of big league players that still use him. And to be honest, I probably would use him in Guild Clash quite a bit if I didn't suck so bad at picking talents for him. I mean, he's not a tank, so he doesn't do any good for me as a tank. But I do run him for his hero aid skill on some of my champions. So that's all for the Arctic Lord. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, share. If you like, subscribe, or share, let me know in the comments below, and you will be featured in the next video. As always, Missy Gaming Army, I hope you have a great day. Love you all. Peace.